We are Mike and Kris Abdallah, and we have been associated with Union Gospel Mission as mentors for 2.5 years. I have worked as a cashier at the Valley Thrift Store for Union Gospel Mission for a little over 3.
We went to a graduation ceremony because my wife was working for UGM and one of the gals was graduating that she knew, and she asked me if I wanted to come. I said, oh yeah, that'd be kind of fun. You hear a group of men and women, and then you see how God moved in their life and all the different people that had, sort of rallied around them. And they made this, 2-year commitment to really, seek God in their life. And to me, I was like, what amazing people they are.
I was drawn to the mentoring program because it was so comprehensive. They had a biblically based program with lots of people in place for counseling and for support to help us as mentors to be able to understand better what our mentees might have gone through, but then also to encourage them, because stumbling is kind of part of the recovery process.
The first half of my life, I thought was literal hell. Just a lot of chaos. I was selling drugs downtown Seattle, and there was an old lady, and she'd be out on the corner passing out tracts, and that was the first thing that she would say, Jesus loves you. Every time she saw me, she said, Sheldon, I'm praying for you, young man. And, that would do something to me. The UGM was the only place safe that I knew. So maybe I could, I could stay here. It kind of turned to something else, I heard about the Grace Recovery Program. At first it was a lot of fear, because you're challenged to reveal who you really are, and to people I really didn't know at the time.
From the first time we met Sheldon, we kind of came across the room toward each other. He has this great big smile that just lights up the room. He was really excited and looking forward to meeting us, and we were looking forward to meeting him. And as a mentee, he was a guy that was very excited about all the changes God had brought into his life, but he really wasn't too sure what the future was supposed to look like or where to go from there.
The beauty of the thing is that he really wanted to be a part of a family. I mean, we've done Sunday dinners and, football, and he comes to church with us. And he really kind of warts and all saw our family. And I think it helped him understand that we don't have any kind of a perfect family. We have our issues, we have things that we're dealing with, but we also have a Lord that loves us and has blessed us and that we're seeking.
Mike is a very funny guy. I can really relate. Our personalities are kind of pretty much the same. He's definitely a man's man. He values his family. He values hard work. But such an easygoing guy, and I could pretty much talk to him about anything. Kris is very passionate about people. Kris is very passionate about her family. And she'll text me different biblical verses, and this is what I'm praying over you, so I need that. She's been a source of strength for me.
It's not about being perfect. It's about what Christ has done for us. We're forgiven. It's much easier to work with people that know that they're not being judged, they're being loved. If they're not perfect, it's okay, because the people that are mentoring aren't very perfect either. We're all in this together sort of thing.
I think Sheldon, like probably all the other mentees, just needs somebody to believe in what God can do in them. It's not the relationship that we have with him, it's the relationship we've tried to help him identify with God. And I think that's what a mentor does. They take a mentee and they say, this is the things in our life that have been hard for us, but this is how God has helped us. And this is the stuff in your life that's hard for you, but we want to tell you this is how God can help you.
Mentor and aftercare people do not have to be perfect. There are no perfect people. What makes us perfect is Christ in us. They haven't been perfect, but what they have been is, people that were there for me, that are still here. Not just them, but their kids, their sons, their daughter, their family.
We look back and we go, this has been a good experience for us, and we hope that Sheldon has gotten as much of a blessing out of it as we have, because we have been very blessed to have him be a part of our family.